Hello, I am Nimja, and this is Rainfall, 50,000 drops. In this file, I'm going to describe to you the wonderful, relaxing sensations that you could experience during rain. When the water falls from the sky, each and every drop travels all the way from the clouds high above the earth down to the ground. And every single drop, when it impacts, creates a small sound, a thin film of water spreading. Every drop by itself is not enough to cover the world. It's all the many drops together that give it a blanket of sound, a covering of soft wetness. The whole world glistens in any light that still remains, with the dark clouds above, the world beneath quieter as the sound of the rain drowns out the rest. Try to imagine first being in the cloud, light, no more than a bit of steam, vapor, flowing and going in the wind. You have no control over where you go. The weather carries you. It transports you to wherever you are needed. You have no solid form. You are spread out like air. But you are still visible, reflecting and refracting the light until a cloud is seen. So high above the earth are you that people don't even notice the individual drops. They see only the whole cloud. Shapes larger than skyscrapers, more immense than anything we've built. But when the sky cools around you, it becomes time to form, to become one of the 50,000 drops that will paint the world around you. You gather your thoughts. You focus your attention all down to a single small drop. A wonderful, calm place, so small that it's almost unseen, but still felt. A tiny sphere of water, ready to fall. And you grow from the tiniest minuscule drop all the way until you're too large to be held in the clouds themselves. And then comes the actual fall. The air around you rushes, the deep drop from clouds to earth, the wonderful feeling of freedom as a single drop, the first of many, falls down to the earth. Your view changes from a whole horizon to a single place in the course of your journey. And finally, when you approach your target, you drop. You splash out into nothingness, becoming no more than a thin film covering, glistening. But you are not alone. You start to notice the other drops around you. First, individual sounds can still be determined, but soon it becomes a silent roar, a gentle rush of sound, little drums being played all around you, from the first drop to the many, the uncountable, the beautifully simple rush of sound that is rainfall. And the more you listen, the more impossible it becomes to determine each single drop, and the more you get pulled into trying to find each and every one of them, close and far, drumming on the world around you. Sometimes you can hear a slightly louder one hitting something metallic. Other times you're not quite sure if you did. Smaller drops, bigger drops, drops even bouncing off each other and other objects. The rain becomes a cavalcade of sound, rushing through your mind, pulling your focus away from your own thoughts and into the world. Your attention is reaching out as far as it can hear. It can almost imagine every surface, every hair, every drop of rain falling, playing a sound for you. And the beauty of every drop is amplified by the next. The more you listen, the more you embrace it. The more you focus on each and every one of them, your attention spreading out as thin as the film of water that spreads. As the world becomes wet, your attention becomes as transparent as the water. Your thoughts flowing over the surface of the world. Your mind following my words and traveling impossible distances with every drop. The sounds become like music in your ears. A secret concert played for only you. 50,000 drops, as if they are one. Drop, and let yourself enjoy the fall. Feel yourself replaying the moment of flowing out as a cloud, becoming a drop and falling down over and over again, thousands of times. And the wonderful embrace of this sensation helps your mind to relax. It's almost as if you are the world, as if your body lays across landscapes being caressed by rain, feeding the world, the plants. Cleaning and leaving it blank. Your whole body can tingle with the sensation of every drop hitting the world. And after the drops, the calm, being left completely washed clean of any tension. Each individual drop, too small to even detect, becoming a buzz of tingles and sensations. A beautiful feeling of rainfall. In a moment, this file will end. And when it does, if my voice follows, you can stay nice and deep. Otherwise, you will awaken refreshed, cleaned, and free of tension. Thank you for being here, for listening, for joining me on this journey. And may we reach ever higher.